Hey, this is Thomas Berry, and I just wanted to come to you for a few minutes and just share with you something that I feel is flat out important. In this video, we're going to talk about don't ride the emotional roller coaster. It doesn't matter if you're in your corporate job, and you're building a team there, or you're in your own business and you work from home or in a network marketing team, and your whole goal is to build a team throughout the world. And I understand that, and you can do it, but I just want to take a few minutes and share with you that some things are going to go your way and some things are not going to go your way. But nevertheless, never ride the emotional roller coaster. Don't have your mind going like this, okay? Because that's stressful. That's stressful. Never attach your emotions to things that you can't control, like people. No matter how good you are in business, no matter how seasoned you are, how long you've been around, you will never control people. And you shouldn't want to, okay? You should only want to work around people that want to work around you. So never attach your emotions to things you can't control. I remember for myself in the very beginning inviting a few people out to a Saturday event, and events would take place at 10 o'clock, and I have 5 or 6 people excited to come down. They all told me, hey, Thomas, I'll be there. I'll meet you there early. And, 9:45 come, I'm looking at my watch. I'm looking at the door. None of my guests are here. 10 o'clock, I'm like, sure, they must be stuck in traffic. I know they're on the way because they said they were coming. I'm looking at the watch, looking at the door. 10:05, 10:30, 11 o'clock, meeting's over. None of my guests show up. So where am I? All right. But a few minutes later, around 12 o'clock, I get a call and they say, hey, Thomas, I was stuck in traffic, but I got my credit card with me. Can I just join your team? So I'm right back at the top of the mountain. But when I'm sharing with the team, that's too stressful. As long as you keep it even keel, as long as you know what you know, as long as you know you, if that makes sense, as long as you know what you know, and as long as you know who you are and what you're in, never ride the emotional roller coaster. Don't allow things outside of you control you. That's a big, big deal. Don't let things outside of you control you. If you keep an even keel, no matter what happens in your business, it's going to be a great day. And if things don't happen in your business, say you have a lot of momentum and then you have people quit, don't be blown out the water because average people quit. Average people quit school, quit jobs, quit relationships, quit businesses. They quit. It's a true champion that sees his way through it. It's a true champion that looks at a project, looks at some goals, or looks at a plan of action and say, hey, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done because that's who I am. Okay? Whether you're a man or whether you're a woman and you're just starting out, stay off the emotional roller coaster. That emotional roller coaster would do nothing for you but rob you of everything you have. Okay? You'll have somebody call you and say, hey, man, I want to get in the business. I want to be at the meeting. And you're here. Meeting time comes, they're not there. Don't ride the emotional roller coaster because your body and your spirit, it's not good for it. It's just not a good thing. Even if you're working with people on your team, as far as leadership, as far as the company, and something happens where they don't show up, or they don't do something that you thought they ought to do, or something you thought they said they were going to do, and it doesn't happen. Don't ride the emotional roller coaster. I've seen people quit based on emotions. I've seen people get involved in opportunities or get involved in jobs, and just based on what people tell them or certain things, they quit. I'm sharing with the team, you're in the right place at the right time. You're involved in something incredible. But you got to take time to learn it. You got to give yourself time. You're not going to be rich in 2 weeks. You're not going to be rich in 6 months. Okay? You can make progress quickly. But at the same time, stay off the emotional roller coaster. Never attach your emotions to things you can't control. That's vital, team. Never attach your emotions to things you cannot control. Okay? If you're sitting in the middle of a situation or a problem or a challenge, you got to tell yourself, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And I've had problems in my life that are gone now. I'm sure you've had problems in your life that are gone now. Just like whatever you're in, it will pass. I had a good friend of mine, the same thing, man, out of Frederick, Maryland. His business exploding right now out of Frederick, Maryland. And one of the things he said, Tom, man, I had a webinar the other day, and I had 45 people that was scheduled to come on, and most of them didn't make it on. And so he's here. He was all excited prior, as promoting for the webinar, but at the end, when he's looking at his numbers on the screen, it wasn't there. So he was down in the dump, and he said, Tom, I remember you talking about when that thing's happened, just keep the wheel steady. Just keep the wheel steady. And so what happened, he kept doing the webinar, and what happened, he saw 54 people pop up on the list because it was a computer glitch, and he thought nobody was on. But in his mind, he kept the wheel steady and kept the flow going because he knew what he was in. He knew what he was about, and he knew what his goal was. So that at the end of the day, at the end of the meeting, everything went well. He's still flat out excited because he didn't ride the emotional roller coaster. He kept everything even keel. And I'm sharing with you, team, do the exact same thing. Have an outstanding day, but if it don't go your way, you always have tomorrow, okay? Keep it even keel and always believe in yourself. And always remember, come back to winwithbigtime.com, www.winwithbigtime.com, and stay in the loop with all the latest updates, all the new podcasts, the auto trainers coming out, all these new videos. And hey, I look forward to partnering up with you and helping you reach all the dreams in the world. Have a great day.